Right quick before the video starts, I'm sorry about the footage. It was the camera was on my helmet. I will not do that again. I'm sorry if you get sick. Hope you enjoy.
Morning, folks. Beautiful day. Let's go for a rip. Catch you on the trail.
Alright, from here we use four-wheel drive. We're just going to take a little run up to the power line today. My internet's pretty bad down here, so I'm going to try to make my videos pretty short because it takes forever to upload. So yeah, we'll just go for a little rip. Hopefully we don't get too stuck. It's bound to happen though. Especially with the spring and everything thawing out. It's mostly bog. There's a dirty hole here somewhere. I got stuck last year with my flares, and it was bad. Now if I was out here with somebody, I'd try these holes, but I don't feel like messing around by myself. Now I hope you can hear me. I know you're on top of my head right now. I'm really hoping you can hear me. Now, the way I came out, if I would have turned right on that main paved road and just ran up the road a little bit, I would have came in through here. This way is just a little bit, well, I don't even want to say it's quicker. This way is probably quicker, but it's less time on the road. Alright, so like I said, I hope you can hear me, so I'll just give you a run through of who I am. I was born in Mississauga, Ontario, 1985. And I moved quite a bit. I lived there till I was 3, and then I moved to Maple Ridge, BC. And I lived in Maple Ridge till I think I was about 6, and then we relocated to Stevenel Crossing, Newfoundland, because that's where my mother was from. Not so much Stevenel Crossing, she was from St. George's, that's about 20 minutes away. And that's where I spent the rest of my life, from 6 till 21. At the age of 21, well actually at the age of 16, I joined the Infantry Reserve, the 2nd Battalion Royal Newfoundland Regiment. And from there I just fell in love with the military. I stuck around there till I was 21, and that's when I decided to go regular force and join the Air Force. In the Air Force I was a mobile support equipment operator. Basically I drove stuff, not airplanes or helicopters though. Look at all the bog, this is a bad spot. I got buried out here a few times. So I ended up going to Borden, Ontario to do my trades course. And from there I ended up posted to CFB Halifax. And then, too much juice. And then from there, I went across the harbor over to Shearwater. And over there I worked with the helicopters a bit. Mostly heavy equipment. I love this Grizzly, oh my god. And that was 2007 I moved over to Halifax. And I liked it, you know. I was to Halifax a few times in my life because it's not that far. Nova Scotia's right next to Newfoundland, and so I would go over there every odd summer. So like it wasn't new to me, but being an adult on my own, it was a new experience. So I dawdled around there for a bit, and 2008, we're at the power line now. See the town there. We're going that way. In 2008, I met a girl. And in 2010, we welcomed our first son to the world. And we ended up having another boy in 2011, and it was shortly before my second son was born that we found out my first son, Axel, was diagnosed with autism. So when we got that diagnosis, I personally right away knew, okay, my future is going to be a little different than what I expected it to be. I thought I was going to be a lifelong soldier/airman, but this kind of threw a wrench into things. So anyways, you know, I just carried on, and you know, I went out in my career for a few more years, and a little frozen over, and then in 2014, yeah, May 2014, I walked into work one day, and my master corporal, it was the time of the year for when the postings come in, so when you find out where you're going to be sent to next, whether you get promoted or not. And he hauls me in his office first thing in the morning and says, this came for you today. It was a posting message. And I kind of half expected to end up going to Greenwood, Nova Scotia, because the previous year I was talking to my career manager, and that's the way they made it sound. And I explained his situation with my child. He was on a waiting list for specialists and all that stuff. So a year goes later, my career manager changes, and they say, you're going to CFB Petawawa. That's a shithole in Ontario. Anybody that's watching this who's there, who's from there, I'm sorry. I was there once or twice in my career. I wasn't a fan of it. So right there, as soon as he told me that, I said to myself, okay, my career is done here. There was no way I could change your minds to keep me somewhere in Nova Scotia. So the next day I put in my release. So that was a 6-month process waiting to get out. And the mother of my children, she is from Canso, Nova Scotia. And like I said, we met up in Halifax. And so obviously when the decision came for me to get out, the smartest thing to do was to move down there where we had family support with the kids and stuff like that, so I could sort myself out, you know, get back to work and all that kind of stuff. And here we are 6 years later, I think. Yeah, a little over 6 years. And now I work at a quarry where we blow up a mountain and crush it and sell it to the States. Well, I guess we don't sell it to the States. We're owned by an American company. We ship it to the States. So that's what I do there. A little rundown, quick story of me. Let's carry on a little bit further. I took that trail the other day. This is my only second time, really third time out here. I took that trail the other day. That ended up in the back of somebody's house. Because believe it or not, it looks like we're in the middle of nowhere here, but like you see back there, there was houses. That's the town. If you walk the straight line that way, you eventually hit the main road. You eventually walk that way, you're gonna hit a road. And taking this power line, we're gonna hit a road. And my friend lives on the road that we're gonna hit way up here. Probably not today, but in a future video, we're gonna hit that road. And I'm trying to find a trail to his house so I don't have to drive my pickup. I can just make a burn up with the fucking four-wheeler. God, this thing's a frickin' beast. Just compared to what I used to have, this thing, the stuff it goes through, holy shit. Obviously, it's a little bit more CC, and I'm sure the big old Zilla's got something to do with it. So I want to build the channel, obviously, like every creator wants to build their channel. So what I would like to do is, you know, I'm very happy. The 4 people that subscribed so far, I am so happy that you did. So what I want to do is, for the milestones, I want to give something away to that number. Like, I got 4 subscribers, so I want to say, if I hit 50, I'll try to figure out that lottery thing where you can put people's names on a, you know, whatever it is, and then it randomly picks them. I'm gonna try to do something like that. I don't like how it's so rutted up. All these big rocks, my God. You're not left at our ends. I'd love to go right across there, but I'm by myself. I can see myself getting stuck a few times. This thing is such a beast. I can't say enough about it. Compared to my Sportsman, oh Jesus. That thing would get stuck. When I went out with my Polaris, I knew I was getting stuck. I knew I was using my winch. And I would ride in the same kind of stuff as this. And I knew it would happen. As I say that, go around it. Oh. Oh yeah, that's the way we came before.